Yo, what up, everybody? This your boy X, and I'm coming to you from PressPlayOnYourDestiny.com. And today I want to talk to you guys about curse words. And more so than curse words, a lot of you are probably wondering, I'm doing all this stuff to, I'm trying to make it in life, and I'm taking action, and I feel like I'm doing the things I'm supposed to do, but for some reason it just still seems like things are not working out for me. And it may not have anything to do with your work ethic or even your ambition to make things happen. It could be the words and the things that you say out of your mouth that create the reality that you live in. I remember being the executive director of a nonprofit organization, and we used to work with young men that dropped out of high school, that might have been on probation, in the streets, locked up, whatever, and they came through our program as a second chance program. And I used to teach a class called Curse Words and Bad Words. Now, you can only imagine, when I taught this class, the first thing I would ask is, somebody lift up your hand and tell me, what is a curse word? Well, you could just imagine all the profane things that came out of their mouths. But then I asked them, well, what is a bad word? Nobody had any answers for me. I told them, see, our society today, we have it mixed up. We mix up curse words and bad words. The word, and excuse my language, words like fuck, bitch, motherfucker, things like that, those are what you would call bad words. Those are words that are distasteful in a conversation. But your curse words are going to be the terms like I can't, I don't know how, I don't think I can, it won't work. See, what you must realize is, by us being spiritual beings, we have the ability to speak circumstances into fruition. And the thing with that is, we haven't been taught that to a level to where we're taught to manifest things. I'll give it to you like this. For those of you that identify with the Christian religion, in the beginning of the Bible, what did God do? God didn't come down here and make the whole, he spoke the earth into existence. And you have that same exact power, but you're not taught that you have that power. But you're made from the same exact thing that spoke the earth and the universe into existence. That's deep. You were made from that entity, in which had the ability to speak something, and you didn't have to do any work. You could speak it, and that's our problem. Our problem is when we try to do something and it doesn't work for us. Oh, well, maybe it wasn't meant for me. Curse word. It'll never work. Curse word. Oh, somebody. Now what happens is, now that it doesn't work for you, now because we are beings of validation, you're gonna go and ask somebody else, oh, well, this doesn't seem like it's working for me. And then someone else will put that negative energy on you too. No, it doesn't work. Now you're battling with your thoughts of something not working for you and somebody else's thoughts of something not working for you. So what you're doing is you're creating this reality. I like to call it your reality house, okay? And if you think about a house has a bathroom, a kitchen, a living room, maybe a den, all of these places. And in life, we can create our own mental home based on the things that we say and the actions that we take from the things that we say, which all inevitably starts in the mind. Our thoughts become our words, and our words become our actions. And that's the thing. When you speak negative over your life, when you say, I can't do something, what you're doing is you're reconfirming an action. Because when you keep saying, I can't, you know what'll happen? The action you will take is no action. That's the thing. When you feel like something isn't going to work for you, do you put much time and effort into it if you don't feel like it'll work? No. Which not doing something is still doing something. It's choosing not to take an action. You got to think, a lot of people just think action is the ability to do, but when an action is that is to take action is the ability to do, but at the same time, to do nothing is still a choice, because you have to mentally tell yourself, I am not going to do anything. So remember, to not do is still an action. So I'm telling you all this to say, what are you speaking in your life? Are you telling yourself you can't do something? But then you have to ask yourself, why am I saying that I can't do it? And this is what I mean by you need to challenge yourself. That's the thing. A lot of times we always want to challenge what other people say. Sometimes you have to challenge your own negativity, because sometimes we can look at negativity like this. Negativity within ourselves is a defense mechanism. It's a defense mechanism for ourselves, so we don't hurt ourselves, right? All right, I'll use an example. Let's just say I'll use a relationship, but you can use any example. Let's just say you get into a relationship with somebody, but you're so used to being dogged out, not treated right. What normally happens is, in your mind, you will say, well, this person must be doing this, or they have to be doing that. Or when they say this, it means this, because in my old relationships, or how things normally go for me, this is normally what happens. So it's a defense mechanism for you to not feel that pain anymore, to not feel that hurt. That's why you get worried. That's why you have those, well, maybe he's out there with somebody else, or maybe she's out there with somebody else, and that's a defense mechanism for you. So you're feeling, so if, let's just say that person is out there creeping around or doing whatever they're doing, for you, it won't hurt as bad, because in your mind, you already knew. Now, it might hurt if you find out that it's true, but what if it's not true? And that's just the thing. I used to tell my friends all the time, by you thinking it, you can create that reality. And it is the God honest truth. You can think about anything that you want to think about, but then you decide to think about the negative. That's when you get into worrying. But I tell anybody, what has worrying ever solved for you? The actual act of worrying about anything has never solved an issue. It's never gave any answers to an issue. Worrying is a state of mind. It's a defense mechanism. It helps you so you're not, which in worrying, you are everywhere. So again, I don't want to make this video too long, but I do feel like I hit a couple of valid points. You become what you think about and what you say. Just because you're taking the actions, just because you're writing it down, just because you're doing everything that you feel you're supposed to be doing to make it in life, you have to remember you can stop your progress by speaking negative. And maybe that is the one thing that you need in order to move you forward in life. Maybe you need to change your vocabulary. Maybe you need to stop saying I can't, I won't, I don't know how, I don't see. These are all curse words, and when they curse, it's the gift that keeps on giving. Words are powerful. If you're into the Bible, it says that the tongue is like a double-edged sword. It can create life and death with just this thing, y'all. You can use this and you can destroy nations, but you can use this and speak success into your life. You can use this to speak wealth into your life. You can use this, you can speak any circumstance you want, because you want to know what? When you start speaking something on a regular basis, your actions are going to coincide with what you're saying. And in order to speak positive, you gotta think positive first. In order to speak, you have to think. And in order to do, you have to speak. I hope y'all caught that. Anyway, I love y'all. I always get to a point where it get real deep, but I don't want the videos to be very long, because I know you guys have things to do. I got things to do, which is to encourage you guys, but still, I don't want to hold y'all too long. So listen, until next time, go to my website, www.pressplustodestiny.com, and y'all hit me up if y'all got questions, anything. Y'all can hit me up at motivationwithx@gmail.com. I'm your boy X, and I'm out, y'all. Till next time, I love y'all.